Alright, what's up, everyone? We're live, we're ready to rock and roll. And it is Wednesday. And Wednesday doesn't mean anything special in our books anymore, but it does mean we're playing a new deck. And the deck of choice tonight is New Perspectives. So I like to call it my math deck, where I'm going to math hard for you all. And hopefully not punt horrendously through the whole game. That's our goal. So it's pretty much one of the New Perspectives decks flying out there. The only thing I'm going to trade out instead of Drake Havens is the Drain. So I'm going to see if I have enough tokens for that. Or tickets or whatever. If not, we'll have to nab it from Card Hoarder. That was the big change I think everyone told me to make. So let me make that change. So set being Amonkhet in black. And it is not Trespasser's Curse. Faith. Boop. Yeah. Yep. So we're going to take the Drake Havens out. People say they're just too susceptible, and you know, I get that completely. So let's rip out the Drake Havens. And let's put the 4 Faiths in the board. Alright, so that's the only change. And I will make the change on here. And dump the Drake Havens. Run it. And save it. Alright, so I think we are content. We are happy. Things look good. What's up, MySkull? You're first on the night. We're just making some changes to the deck. We're playing some New Perspectives. I'm going to math. Hopefully one of my co-hosts will be joining me sometime tonight, so they can interact with you guys better as I try to math my way through this deck. And hopefully it's easier to play on Moto. Let's go with that. So alright, so we got Traverse. MySkull with the bit drops. Of course you come in and start dropping some bits. Whoop. Thank you, MySkull. Alright, well, let's keep. We have a Shadow, we have a Traverse, we have a Shafat. So let's play. And like I say, thank you so much, MySkull. Always a pleasure. And hopefully we don't do this deck a disservice. Oh, we're going against Zomberts. So that's going to be a thing. Alright, so I think we're going to just keep playing lands out so I can play a Shafet so I can get a... Yeah. I mean, we can cast out. I much prefer to cycle to cast out. We only have 2 cycle cards. Oh, we have more than that, but those cycle cards are going to have to go into the battlefield and do something for us. Alright, so another cycle is fine. Yeah, I'm figuring it's not going to be a fun matchup, but it looks like they're starting a little slower. So I'm going to get land 5 from the Shafet, and if need be, land 6 off the Traverse, even though we'd like to draw a blue source or a new perspective. All right, so we got a fortified village. We're going to play that, reveal that. Pass turn. We're going to cycle the monitor. All right, that's fine. I mean, the only good part is we blank their any removal they have, which is fantastic. And this is the mono black version. So, yeah, we go to 8. All right, so let's cycle. Yep. Get a black source. Draw a card, irrigated farm. Come on, new perspective off top. All right, haze keeps us alive for a turn. We're going to play that. So I can haze. And cycle both castouts, getting them back with Shadow. Not in love with that, but it draws us a bit deeper. So that may be our play. So alright, so yes, we cast haze. Haze in the yard. We take 0 off that. Pretty sure our opponent knows exactly what we're doing, but we need to get a little deeper here. So let's cycle. Alright, there's a gift. That is helpful. Cycle. That's a Vizier. We didn't get where we wanted. Get everything back. Alright. So we go to 11. That's 10 repping. Nothing with haste. So let's do that. Yeah, we got to fade a Lord basically. Hopefully they're not holding a Lord. I mean, technically I can cast out the Lord. No Lord, so we're just taking 10. No, we're fine. We're probably going to cycle you. See what we draw into. Cycle U. There we go. We may have just pulled this one out. Holy God, I don't even know how we did this. Blue, blue. New perspectives, draw 3. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's cycle. Untap. I think we may have got there, folks. Let's cycle. Get a land. And draw. All right, we're going to make green, green. First green. Oh, I don't have 3 types. Oh, that's a punt. All right, well, that's fine. What am I missing? Enchantment. Now we got 5 types. All right. And we drew the Vizier, so we actually did not... Our deck made up for it. All right, so Vizier 3. All right, let's just go for the win because we have the approach in hand. Untap. Wait. We need to find our friend. All right, come on, find us. Find us what we need. Find us what we need. Land for turn. What's up, Apache? We just started about a minute ago. You're seeing me go off. All right, so let's cycle. Cycle. Yeah, just need the shadow now. Let's cycle. There's the shadow. All right. So let's tap a green. Approach. Let's cycle a little bit more, get the approach in hand just so we can set it up. 1, 2. Second shadow is fantastic. 3, 4. And yeah, I'd like to gain 2 life. Draw. 5. All right. Now we just win. Shadow. Get back all of our Viziers. Cycle Vizier. Yep, there we go. And our opponent actually stops playing completely. Whew. I guess I can play this deck at times. All right, well, that was a game 1 win. So our opponent didn't want to play New Perspectives. Oh my goodness. That was a ridiculous game. We probably had no right winning it. But yep. That was ridiculous. Yeah, it was pretty much peace out, Cub Scout. I expect a lot of those tonight. Yeah, it scooped the whole match. I mean, I got 2 lands, so. And we're on a draw. Now, blue-red control. This'll be fun. Swamp. Basically, we gotta wait for them to tap down for something. Game 1 is really bad for us. Like, actually horrible. If they tap down early enough, then we're good. But yeah, I mean, this is completely fun because we're in the... Yeah, we want to play land go to turn 6 and then slam down a New Perspective. And then win. So our goal is hopefully they miss a land drop. But we got to go to 7 mana, basically. Because of censor is a thing. So, like I say, I'm more than happy just to play land go. Yep, there's Glimmer. I mean, I'm a control player, so I get this is like the greatest game 1 for us. It's basically the deck that just wants to go, I want to win. Let me win once. So, we'll probably cycle Haze Pollen here. And unless they want to disallow us, I don't know if they can. Sure, maybe. But, I mean, really, we don't have a clock to worry about. And that's the only nice part is we can just keep playing land go. Hopefully they figure out what we're playing. There's a blue Vizier. Sure. Let's cycle you. Land. Yeah, here comes Gear Hulk. The Glimmers actually will get used on Gear Hulk. So. but most likely they will counter them. They probably have a fistful. All they've done is glimmer, 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 Gear Hulk. So, we're going to traverse. See if that draws a counter out. Nope. We'll get our blue source. And Cast Out has flash, so hopefully they get greedy and tap down. Yep, we knew they had Sensor. Come on, go for that Gear Hulk. It's fine. There is nothing wrong with you going with Hulk. You're tapping down. All right, Chandra. I'm going to take a beating here. But there's a but here. We could get them to tap down. And we're going to take that Chandra out. Probably should take the Gear Hulk, but... And there's Covert Go Blue with the host. Thank you so much, Covert Go Blue. Because we could have probably done it on our turn, but this is in case we actually draw. Alright, so we didn't draw it. Alright, let's see if he's really got it. Nope. Alright. Pass turn. Hopefully they don't have another big thing. Oh, I forgot Lumbering Falls. So, we'll just scoop. Alright, so game 2, we get to bring in that and that and that. Because we're not even going to fight over things. I actually am going to take the approach out. We're going to take the suns out. This moves into a more... I just want to resolve my spell deck at this point. I think we cut back on... I think we cut New Perspectives completely. We cut traverses. Actually, let's do this and that. I think that's the right choice. Because basically what we want to do is just drain them at this point. Great hand, one land. Alright, this is fine. We'll keep top that. Hopefully we get a land in 2 or 3 turns. If not, we're kind of SOL. And we'll see what's going on. But we do know we have counter magic at least. So our big thing is just get things down. If we can get a gift down in the next turn or 2, we're fine. So we'll do that. And land. All right, Haze of Pollen. Fantastic. All right, so this is getting worse and worse for us. Normally, I would bring in the Drake Havens for this, but like I say, everyone was talking about the Drake Havens, and I don't know why my screen is all messed up. Oh, that's why. That is why. Well, I think we may lose this one. I guess we can't take the traverses out. Yeah, that's what I have in there, is the black enchantment for basically the drain. Because in this matchup, we're not going to win through the new perspective combo. Unreal. Alright, well, we're just going to discard a gift. Yeah, no, the black enchantment's definitely better. It's just a straight drain effect, and it's hard for our opponent to interact with. But we basically have to draw lands. So I definitely agree. I think in the control mirror, you just basically move out of new perspective and put Faith Devoted in. Wow. All right. I mean, we're not dead, but we're not in good shape. We'll get rid of another one. Yeah, we're on turn 6 and 0 land drops. It's good. Great. Oh, look, we got a land drop. It's tapped. Our opponent's even feeling bad for us and not attacking. Yep, we GG out here. Yep, you create your elementals. Let's see if it will resolve. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to concede at that point. That was our mana fixing. So, not even going to bother with it. That's fine. Sometimes the deck plays nice, sometimes it doesn't. Plain and simple. Yeah, we won the die roll. We'd like to go first. 0 lands. Mulligan. Alright, well, we got new perspective. We have gift. And we have cast out. We keep. With a shadow on top, we definitely keep. So, yeah, we're a little slow, but hopefully it's not control. And then we'll just go from there. Nope. Delirium or black-green energy. Actually, I feel really good about this matchup. Game 1. Trying to figure out what to play for game day. I will be playing one of my Bant shells. I am unsure which Bant shell it will be, but it will be a Bant shell. My Bant decks just feel way too strong against most of the field right now. That could be wrong, but I know it's in my store. And I know my Bant shell will just mess with them horrendously. So, untapped land? Second New Perspectives. Why not? So, I'll probably be on a Bant shell. This is not a bad call if your store is not ready for it. If no one at your store has any idea what the New Perspective combo is, it'll probably be the Bant ramp I was playing last night, a version of that. Problem is, I can only find one of my Ulamogs, so it's a thing. Yeah, we gain our 3 life back. Alright, so we're at 4 mana right now. And we're in no way, shape, we're going to basically get dead this turn. So if we can draw land, I mean, I'll cycle. Because we can cycle both. Not in love with cycling both, but we can cycle both. It's going to be one of those loose, hopefully we draw 3 cyclers off of New Perspective type thing. So. Or you're going to shoot me. For Bone Picker on the cheap. Alright, no. We take 9. If we cycle into a land, we can win. So that's our goal. Alright, so let's take 9. Yeah, I may play Bant Fog. I mean, there's not many playing Insult to Injury in the store either. So. Alright, so let's cast out. Or let's cycle cast out. If we draw land. Alright, so Sweltering Suns. If we have to, we'll Sweltering Suns next turn. Haze. Come on, land. Alright, there we go. Untapped land. Alright, sweet deal. Alright, so let's go blue. This is going to be real loose. New Perspectives. Draw 3. Shadow is not what I need to see here. Let's cycle. Cycle. Yep. Now we go to Black Source. Yep. Need another land. Alright, well, we're dead if we don't get another. Oh, thank God. Alright. Alright, thank you. Let's 0. We haven't seen anything. Alright, so let's Shafet. Last one. We're going to save a haze pollen here in case we do fail. Come on. All right, new perspectives, not good here. Cycle. Stop giving me new perspectives. All right, cycle haze. Oh my goodness, we're going to cycle out here. Nope. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. Nope. Nope. All right, well, we have all of our shadows. We get to do this again. All right, so we got viziers now. So let's cycle. All right, so let's go black, black, cycle. Vizier. White, white. Let's traverse, vizier. White, white. We are seriously drawing most of our deck. All right, there we go. There's our fourth vizier. So we don't have to traverse anymore. All right, white, white. I'm just going to keep cycling. All right. Oh, we got to do our thing now. Black, black. All right. All we're doing is cycling viziers now. Cycle. Alright, we're going to do a black, black just in case we have to go through this again. And our opponent's just going to scoop it. And they scooped the match. Did we draw? Oh, we drew it. Okay. So, yeah, we had to win. Yep. Good stuff. Oh, that feels good. Oh, sometimes this deck does feel really good. Alright, so I guess the worst matchup is the counter matchup. Because we have... Well, that's just mean, Big Bear. I mean, I totally would have done it too, but that's just mean. I feel like that's what tonight's going to be filled with, is people that don't want to play after we win with a new perspectives win. Alright, so we're going to straight keep this. It has a lot of the main pieces we want for the deck. And hopefully we draw lots of lands and a new perspective. But Feels good. Sorry, guys. A little beat. Still catching up from the no sleep, so. Alright, we'll play Sheltered Thicket. Yeah, I know. I should probably play a league with this deck. But I like just jumping into games really quick and banging them out. And we get to... In leagues, I know what I'm going to see. I like to see new decks. Because sometimes there's a deck that we meet someone and it super inspires us to build something else new. So in the test areas, it's just... Sometimes it's better. I get people can just be like, I'm not playing you. That's fine. But we've met some of our, coolest listeners. Some of our pretty awesome viewers from just hanging out in there, and so. And I always wish them a good luck, have fun. Like, I understand you're playing against a deck that literally has zero. We don't want to interact with you. Game 1. Could care less. What's up, Sean? Alright, well, we get to Gift of Paradise on turn 2. Or turn 3, shall I say. Ooh. See, this is why we play. This deck for game day? No. This is more a super fun, awesome deck that everyone's been wanting to see. So now we just need some lands and new perspective. I most likely will be. Oh, okay. Unsure yet. This is the Abzan shell that we've been seeing float around. So, should be interesting. And it's not like it really, we don't really interact that much with them. So they're just going to do their thing and gain a bunch of life, but we're just going to hopefully cast 2 Blessed Alliances. Or Blessed Alliance. Approach the Second Sons. We're going to just always yield to those, because we're not going to respond to those. Unsure if I'm FNMing this week. Let's cycle Renewed Faith. Yep. There we go. Let's get a land. Untapped land. Untapped land. Hazel Pollen. Alright. You know what? We're fine. I don't think we're taking a bunch of damage, and I don't want to cycle unless I have to. Because we are in, the golden seat right now. And there's Anointed Procession, so that's, Yep. We might have to murder them. Catacomb Sifter. Probably sacrifice the Scion that's tapped to trigger stockpiles. Or not. Maybe. I would. Why are you... Okay. Oh, they're using it to sec... Okay. I see what they did. A little strange, but that's fine. It's netting them an extra. Alright, traverse. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 we're taking right now. I'm fine with this. I may cycle a haze here. I think I should have traversed probably, but we'll see. We'll cancel. We'll take it. We won from 1 against Zombert, so. Second Anointing Procession. Because why not? Alright, so let's cycle. Hopefully we draw an untapped land here. We drew a tapped land. Nope, drew the untapped land. So let's see if we can go to town here. Alright, so draw 3. Alright, so we drew a Shafet Monitor. Let's cast him. Get a green source. Always yield. Cycle that. Cycle that. Cycle that. Now we got 4 types. Get our Vizier. I'm pretty sure we win now. I'm just going to cycle a bit. Start getting some stuff built up. Ugh. I hate when I do that. Yes. Always. Always. It's not a pun. It's just... Oh, there you go. Alright, so let's... Boop. Boop. No. No. We're going for the win, Sean. This is not... Alright, so let's go black first. This is a straight up we win right here. Don't care. White, white. Cycle. Alright, we have all 4 now. Cycle. It's because we have to go through it a bunch of times. White, white. Shadow, get it all back. Chafette. Before we recycle anything, because I think we have 1 left. Yep. And let's thicket. There's what I was looking for. Get the other Vizier. We'll do black, black again. Do this. No, I have been piloting actually pretty well tonight, believe it or not. So basically our goal at this point is just to make a buttload of mana. Until we find second sun. Unfortunately, sometimes it is a little shy. Nope, nope, nope. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's cycle lands. Haze. Gain life. I'm basically just cycling at the top till I find what I want. There it is. Alright, so let's cast Blessed Alliance. There's the first one. Alright, new perspective. Right, let's play that. Get back our Viziers. Yep, this is a win. It's not, it's second sun. And our opponent's going to make us go through it, which is fine. This is the first opponent that's actually made us go through the combo. And I think I'm going through it at a relatively good clip. Alright, so now we just go cycle. Cycle. No, cancel. Cycle. Cast. And there we go. Alright, so that felt really good. The only thing I think we're bringing in this matchup are the Fumigates. And I think we are going to... cut a haze and a cast out. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm walking it through the right way, guys, because, like I say, it's really hard to go through this deck and talk you all through it like I normally do when I'm trying to actually math. So, it's a really interesting deck. Normally, I don't play super, like, combo-based decks. I've played a few of them over my years. The Jeskai Ascendancy combo I played. But it's definitely interesting. All right, well, can't keep this. One land, unable to cycle anything, so we mulligan. You know what? This is fine. We get a scry. Oh, we're going to put that to bottom. Because I'm going to traverse for a land, most likely. Because that at least gets us started. Sure. We'll get a plains. Alright, so hopefully we draw a land here. Be really nice. And not be stuck like, you know, last game. Alright, well. It's got jokes. It does do that. What's up, Patty? Ah. No, we got a land, so no reveal, but it's a land, so we're playing Magic here. So we played against Mono Black Zombies and won. We played against this deck and one game one. It's Anointed Procession. It's not super aggro. But yeah, the Mono Black Zombie we definitely did beat. So. Yeah, no, they didn't want to play a second game. Alright, well, I mean, things are looking better. Because we can Shafet for the black source. don't know. We either go for the black source or we go for the blue source because we did draw a new perspective. It's really... We'll see what we draw. Kind of hoping they sack the blister pod. So... Be kind of sweet. Just saying. I drew the black source. I don't think we wiped the board yet. We just Shafet for the blue source. And I don't have enough of our cyclers to make it worthwhile. So... I'm fine with him doing this main phase because now we're on upkeep even. Because they're looking for something. And now we can fumigate. We won't make the same mistake as our predecessors. No, we've actually beat most of the aggro decks. Where we lose to is control. Because control has the nope. And the nope does not let us play our game, shall we say. Yeah, we'll go to 9. Alright, so they're tapping down. If we draw a cycler, we could go off. But we don't have an easy way to make super amounts of mana. So I don't know if we go off here or if we just... Alright, well, we drew a cycler. I think we play it safe here and just control the board a little bit more. Because they are empty-handed. And next turn, we can go off. So... I think that's our best. That was our best bet. Because now... Even if we don't... Even if we don't go off completely... we have a shot at... let's see what we get. Alright, so we got a traverse and a land. So we can get a vizier. So let's start. Let's put a Shafet in the yard. And I guess you scry go. Get a green source. Always yield. Do I not? I have... Oh, I don't have an instant in the yard. Let's fix that. Woo! There's a Vizier. Alright. So, let's traverse, get another Vizier. So at least we can go a full mini cycle here, it looks like. We may still get this. If we can draw into a... I think we have one more land, so let's get that land. We have two more lands. Make note of that. Red. Shadow. Alright, so we got that. Let's untap. I think we can win here. So let's tap black and red. Cycle. Alright, there's a gift. If I tap green, yep, because we can put it on my black source. And now I can get back everything. Alright, so let's cycle our Viziers. We're going to go green, green, cycle of Vizier. We drew one. Let's Shafet monitor. I think we have one green source left. We do. So we're going to go white, white. And all right, how do I want to do this? Didn't I drew the other traverse. There's the other traverse. I only got 3 in the yard. I'm bad at this. I don't think I still lose though. Just doesn't mean I do well. All right, so let's do that. Add black, black. And now we gotta cycle some stuff. Cycle. I'm gonna go until hopefully I hit the other Vizier. There he is. Alright, and then we're gonna go white. And we want blue, blue. That's fine. Alright, so I've got 8 mana that takes 7. So we have to use that and that. Bring all of our Viziers back. Pile them up. White, white. Alright, let's cast Second Sun. Alright. So we casted our Second Sun. That is away. Let's cycle. Do that. Go white, white. There's a shadow. Alright, so I don't think we'll need it. We may. Am I Xaxes? We'll go black, black. That's 5. Nope. We're actually Xaxes. But I will probably shadow just to make sure. So let's shadow. Get them back. It's basically I just want to have enough mana. Without dying. So I think we got there. Yep, there it is. And cast. And win. And that is the combo deck. Whoo! Interesting. Super interesting. I mean, we were up. I mean, the only game we've lost so far is against Control. But you feel like you need to change that deck all around with the Control, and I don't know how that feels yet. But against aggro decks or any mid-range, we're just kind of like running it out there. Mexi, I guess we don't need to go off, but we did. So it seems like the aggro decks need to be like super quick out of the gate aggro to have us. If they don't have us dead by turn 6, generally we have them dead. This is fine. Most of the time I would never say no to a 7-land hand, but knowing what this deck can do, I would much rather have a 7-land hand. So we're going to play our tap lands first, then our untap lands. Oh no, it's definitely a real deck. It's just it takes a toll on you because you have to basically be perfect on your math for a while to figure out, can I go this turn, can I not? What the deck is pretty sweet. I mean, and it's super cheap. If I look at TCG Player right now and add in everything I have in this deck and go to cart with it, main deck Feldar Cub. Seems okay. That's going to be my new Prespectives. We'll play that. So we're going to have to wipe the board with that. Like, that's going to have to die. $128 right now? Oh, no. It has other things. Let me clear the cart. I never cleared it from my last check. Let's say that seems really high. Sure. As far as I know, it's a super cheap deck. Discard a land. I mean, they can crew. Yep. Yeah, we'll take 7. Slightly annoying, but, you know, hopefully we... $90 from TCG player if you add it in and just go with it. That's even with the basics and everything. Most of the lands are super cheap. I mean, I sure if you walked into your LGS and said, hey, I need to buy this, they're going to be like, sure, here you go. Because it's mostly commons and uncommons. And if they cracked any sort of like a case or anything like that, if no one else has bought it, new Prespectives is maybe $3 at most right now, $2 to $3. I have no idea what my opponent's doing. So, we want to cycle a Shafet Monitor. That would be our goal. And hope to find a Sweltering Suns at this point. But we do have a Haze. And I'm not above casting Haze. We all know that. Yeah, it's cheap to foil out, too. And like I say, you go to your store, I mean, you're going to have fun playing it. I mean, your opponents may not have fun, but you're certainly going to have fun. Because it's super different. Costs 2 to equip. Alright. But it's... There you go. There's the crew. 11? Yeah, I guess we'll take 11. And I mean, I get that. It's not the most fun thing to play. Like, I like to play... I mean, I'm a control player, and I get it. Sometimes you're sitting there, and we're just saying, no, you can't play that. No, you can't play that. But definitely, please practice your deck. Like Big Bear said, if you're going to play this, I definitely didn't want to play it at the store on Friday. I could have played it last Friday. Had the deck built. Ready to rock and roll. But I knew for my opponent's sake and my sake, I needed to get reps in, and the only reason I am getting reps in at this point is because I played it on Monday, figured out how it played, and we went from there. Wow, that's horrible. Oh, did you get the draw step shock? Why am I draw stepped? Must have clicked it. We're gonna put it on him. Gain 3. We'll haze. We're ready to rock and roll. We just need to draw new perspectives. But I need to draw a Sweltering Sun first so I can get rid of Feldar Cub. Because unless Feldar Cub wants to have Gift of Paradise, which then completely fine with that. But yes, please practice this deck, folks. If you're going to play it, I have made some really not right lines, and the deck has bailed me out. It will definitely do that for you. At times, if you're just cycling through things, you got to remember you have to cycle the right things at the right time. You can't just go, I'm going to cycle everything. That's why I like the last game. You just saw me cycling the Viziers because I knew they could make me my mana that I needed to. So, and then draw me what I need to into. You basically draw me into my second sun and win. So, yeah. Or go to the store early and sit down with your buddies and be like, listen, I'm sorry I have to play this deck with you, but I want to learn to play it. It's a fun deck. Great to get into. Sub 100, which is super great. And I'm sure it's less than that at most LGSs. Most of the time, commons are like 10 cents. And uncommons are 25. So, we're going to cycle here. Alright, so we drew a cycler. We drew a cycler. Play a land. Let's cycle. Let's cycle. That's new perspectives. Let's cycle. We gotta draw a fog, and we're not drawing it. And that's game. We needed to draw a few cards, and we just could not draw it. So, yeah, it's a game. So, Fumigate. And we're going to take out a Traverse. Actually, I think I'm going to take out 2 Traverses here. So, I think Nuchet and Mono White Eldrazi and Taxes is fine. He does what you want him to do, which is your big thing can't do damage to me. Alright, so we have no way to cast Sweltering Sun off the bat, but we do have 3 lands, so we're going to keep. Because we know we do need Sweltering Suns at some point. And our opponent does, you know, do things and with things and stuff. So, and the Cub is just totally, it stopped us. I mean, we needed Suns to deal with Cub, so Cub could do whatever it wants to do and not kill me. If you're worried about new perspectives, then that's, yep, you play it. All right, listen, deck. We don't need all of our shadows right now. But 4-0 is great. Good job, Big Bear. Big Bear. I haven't missed any new followers, right? No. I don't want to be a bad host tonight. But, I mean, we're positive with the deck. I mean, every aggro deck we played just about so far, we've beaten. This is the first one that's done something that we didn't have an answer for right off the bat. Yeah, no, I mean, it's okay to see one yet, but you don't want to see more than one early. Like, I totally don't want to start cycling my... Like, the Viziers you never cycle. Like, until you have that new Perspectives out, you don't do it. Alright, we'll take one. Chafet Monitor. Alright, that gets us a red source. We do need to draw another land, though, but we need a red source. So... it's a thing. Like, we're in, like, the perfect spot. Just sweltering suns them. Except for a Lupine Prototype. Yeah, we may just die in this one, because... not finding things. Definitely not finding things. That's fine. Sometimes... this is a cannon, basically. You have to think of it like that. It cycles for 4. So I need 4 mana to cycle it. Oh, we got lucky. Yeah, we're just... so 5, 6, 7, 11. We're dead? Yeah, we're dead. He has to spill out all the cards. So we're not even... we're just gonna pass turn. We may be just dead on turn 5. So... or turn 4. This may be a straight up kill. Hopefully they can't discard out enough. So that's 6... 9. Oh, we have a chance. Nope, we're dead. Well, that... yeah, just... yeah, thank you, we're dead. I can do math. Renewed Faith, Suns... yeah. Yep. That's fine. I think we're like 3-2 or 4-2 right now, so not horrible. No, I mean, we've got 3 lands, our win cons, and 2 Chafets. So as long as you draw a land within 3 turns, we're A-okay. As long as we're not playing control, we're even better. I mean, that always feels good. We're probably going to do Modern another month. I think after next week with Standard, we're going to do Commander, which will be super cool. All right, Black-White Zombies. I actually feel fine with this matchup. So we're going to do Commander with the New Gods and then another theme. They've already told me I can't have my Blue God unless I somehow win a random. So... but so that'll be 2 weeks. The week after that, what are we doing the week after that? Frontier. I want to say we're in Frontier. Because we all have fun playing that format. Another new Perspectives. Fantastic. So we're covered at least with that. So we're going to get our blue source with the Chafet. Now the next Chafet we'll get our black source. Good news is I don't think they have too much mainboard discard we have to worry about. I think I see the biggest punts I've made so far tonight are like when you don't have delirium with. I mean, I've got plenty of commander decks. It's just more we're in the boat of we like to do once a season or rotation. Once a new set comes out, do a commander. And now that we have our commander sets, then all right, so we got I think we play this. We're taking 8. If he plays 3 zombies, we could be dead. I think we play this. We may have to play the gain 6 life straight out to live. So we'll see what it goes. Right now we've got 8. There's a clock for 8. If he's got or if our opponent's got mastery or lord. Hi lord. So 3, that's 12. Hopefully they have nothing else to play. Let's go to 1. All right. Let's do it. Can they beat us with 1? Or can we beat them on 1 life? And our opponent scoops. Alright. So, Fumigate's really good against them. I think we take the traverses out. Now, our opponent didn't even let us draw the 3. I mean, we could have totally fizzled. I mean, it's possible. Seems good. I mean, not great, but it seems fine. No, it wasn't an auto win at all. Now I might type to my opponent and tell him the new Prespectives is not an auto win. Like you don't just go, hey, I won the game. You know? Like they shouldn't give up on it. It's not. There's definitely fizzles. And being at 1 life. Alright, well, this is shaping up to be pretty okay. We may have to traverse for a land. I know we took 2 out, so I'm not in love with that idea, but our opponent's stuck on 1 land. And they're drawing a card. And found a land. We found a gift, which is exactly what we want. So that gets us to 5. Yeah, that gets us to 5. I'm not swinging at the Crypt Breakers, so I mean, sure. Another new perspective. All right, so let's. All right, throw down the irrigated farmland. All right, we're gonna gain some life. Play another irrigated farmland and pass the turn. So we're on 5. We can traverse for 6. We have Shadow. You can take one of my new perspectives, but not both. So this one having 2 is a good thing. I would take the Vizier. I guess not. Wayward Servant. I would have totally rocked the Vizier out of my hand. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. So now if I draw an untapped source, I have a very good chance at winning. Alright, so we didn't draw the untapped. We're going to get a land. Get our black source. So we may have to haze here. Because it's 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts us at 7. I don't think I have to haze. And they're just drawing away with Crypt Breaker. So I was gonna type to them, but they'd left already. Let's see what it would have been. 1, 2, 3, and we would have cycled 1, 2, 3. Wow, we may have fizzled, and it would have been close. It would have been super close. I think we would have got there because we had, but it would have been. So I would have gone after the Vizier. I completely agree with you, Yitza. Oh, deck feels good so far. I don't know. It must be a bad matchup for them. I'm noticing like the zombie decks we're beating pretty regularly. We'll play. Yeah, that seemed really premature. But I mean, it's fine, Dovik. I mean, it's not an auto win, but it's definitely. Alright, looks like we're playing blue-red spells. It's going to be a little rougher of a matchup for us. Hopefully we catch him with a tap down, because that would make our life so easy. Yeah, that's fine. You just keep playing them. Alright, we're going to play Gift on there. Alright, we're at 4 mana. And they're... Sure. This is what I think it is. Yeah, I mean, it had fine sideboard cards. I mean, you discard. Discard works great. This is what I think it is. This is probably blue-red cantrips, and their just goal is to snap off the things in the ice very quickly. At best, this deck may have Censor in it, so I am not too bad with this. Let's play. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's traverse. And 6. I want to be able to untap. Yeah, I mean, Lost Legacy, Vizier, New Perspective. I mean, heck, you Lost Legacy out of the second sun, we're basically dead. Alright, so that's Baral. Feeling like there's a sensor somewhere in there. So we're just going to sit back and hopefully draw another land. You caught us. Basically, I'm just going to hold one man up. Pass turn. We may cycle the Sweltering Suns. And it bounces creatures, so... No, red source is fine. Yep. Alright, let's cycle. Come on, land. Alright, irrigated farmland's fine. Alright, so we drew 2 lands. So let's play a land. Pass the turn. Because we got 7 mana now. So we got sensor covered. We have 1 sensor covered. We have double haze. Alright, so they're going to magma spray their own guy. We have fog. Because they've already shown burn, so we're just going to fog out this. We have 4. We're good here. Yeah. Alright, plays the blue source. So at best, it's negate. At worst, it's censor. Undo you. Alright, so let's do that. See if we got the negate. Or if I read censor. Brutal expulsion. Alright. That I didn't read. No, we're going to take damage. And a lot of it. So as long as they don't have a burn spell, we go down to 3. Yeah. No burn spell. Alright, let's try it again. I mean, if we don't get it, we don't get it. And they have the negate. Alright, well that's game one. Alright. Interesting. Well, we're gonna bring in the drain. And that, and we take out. I'm actually taking out the new Prespectives package. And we move into the Faith Devoted package, and we're just going to drain them out. Because they're going to bring in a ton of sideboard hate. So we got to play the slow, methodical game now. That's our plan with this deck, at least. Or land a Sphinx. Sphinx fixes a lot of things. But basically our goal is to cycle things. Pay a mana. Cycle things. Pay a mana. Are you talking about me? Dovek? Not in love with this? I'm gonna try it. Bottom that. This could be a really bad keep, but I mean, if you're talking about me, just let me know what I'm doing wrong. And that probably is why we shouldn't have kept a one-lander. Alright, well, don't... Just learn from me. I'm going to call this keep a punt. So. Punt. That's me. Yeah, uh-huh. The approach is in there because I have Sphinx. So... And it makes it uncounterable. So it leaves in another win con at least that we can use, hopefully. That's why. So, because with this deck, we really don't have a ton of win cons. I mean, we could go beat her. Oh, God. We're so dead. But that's why is my thought process was leave it in for another win con. Because, I mean, let's be honest. We're not winning through Vizier beats here. So, if we didn't find a Faith, then we were just straight up dead. So the approach gives us at least another avenue to hopefully win the game because we can cycle our way in. Alright, well, we got a land after 5 turns. So it's not a green source, but it will do. So, like I said, I mean, I am new to the deck. I am learning the deck as we speak. So. And sideboarding against control is really rough for us. So we could leave it in and go completely knucking fuddy and just go for the new perspective kill again. But I don't think that's what we want. I think we kind of become the control deck. So we're in this instance, we are going to discard the approach. I mean, plain and simple. It's not what we want. We're going to have to try to win through faith. And, yeah. I don't think we win this. I mean, we kept a one-lander, hoping that off the negate, and then we were going to draw some stuff, having the viziers, so... So, it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's more I'm going at it from a control shell idea, where I'm just going to play a green-black control shell, and we're pretty dead here. We're going to negate the flow. And if they have a way to get the negate up, I mean, yeah. Yep. That's game. No lands means we just die. There's a land, there's a land. Well, we drew our lands just way too late, so... No, the only reason, like I said, I take it out is because we want to go control shell. And the deck does not do well against any of the control decks, really. Unless we catch them by surprise and they tap down. We'll keep being on the draw. And like I say, to any of our viewers on YouTube or Twitch here, if you see a line that was better or a sideboarding plan, let us know. We're totally cool with it. I'm not angry. I'm not nothing. And we're going to run into, ooh, this may be a blue-red fling. Alright, well. They whiffed. No cards in hand. I don't know what we're playing against now. Come on, deck, really? Alright, well, we're probably going to cycle the cast out. Because we have what we want. We just need... we need a land. And then we can Shafet. So let's cycle. There's a land. Fantastic. 2 lands. We'll play a land. So. This may be like blue-red Colossus. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, well, there's an anticipate. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's doing exactly. Let's gift, though. I mean, really, it's just super good. I don't want to cycle anything. Well, let's be honest here. We want the untapped land so we can new perspective next turn. So let's gift. All right, there's rebuff. Interesting. So we're going to have to get there the hard way. I didn't think rebuff was still played, but touche. I mean, I would have probably saved that rebuff for one Vizier's in the yard. That's annoying. So it's blue-red mill? Alright. Let's get our blue source before it gets milled over. Actually, no. Let's get a Vizier. Because then we're going to get... The Chafette's going to get our blue source. The problem is, they didn't get my approach, right? No. So long as I don't have a second startled. If they get my approach, we're dead. Ah! Alright. Play that. Say go. Can't get click happy. Alright, well. Alright, that's fine. Anticipate. They're down to 2 cards. What's obscurity? Obscurity TV. And I'm right here. We're playing new perspectives, and I just may have punted that one a little bit. I still think I'm going to Chafette early. Let's get a land. Alright, so we definitely are hurting because he got rid of a lot of our Chafettes. We got a gift. We drew a land. Can I do it all? Alright, so yeah. On you. Wonder on the chances. Let's try it. Shrivel. Alright, we're just going to concede. That's fine. Alright, so it's a budget, weird, control-y shell. I think we're going to keep the deck as is for the most part. We're just going to bring in Sphinx and cut 2 traverses. Not even bothering anything else. That's another win count for us. Because I don't think they can remove Sphinx. We'll keep. Seems good. Alright, so we're on to play 2 untapped. I'd like another maybe like a Feta Pools or something. Yeah, it is a little worse, but it's just part of the combo, so I didn't want to remove that out. Yeah. I'm still learning what the sideboard against a control shell. Like, I'm totally lost on control. Like, everything else is pretty, like, yep, this is A to B to C. I'm pretty good there. So, like I say, I'm definitely still learning the control side. That's fine. So, that gets us to 4. Shafet gets us to 5. And then we're off to the races, hopefully. Tap down, please. Nope. So we'll do that then. Like, I'm trying new things against control. It's not... I'm just more... Like, this deck just feels super bad against control. Alright, so 1 mana... I don't think there's a 1 mana counterspell. Nope. Alright, so we go back up. Feels really good. Yeah, they're playing Fear Visions with us, so if we draw an untapped source here, we can go. Alright, we don't. So we're gonna go here. And this. And just go for another one. And this is fine. We had double gift. Yep, we're going to take some damage. This is fantastic if this is what they're doing to me. Because they're tapped down and we have a new Prespectives. So, with double gift... Yeah, no way to madness it. And we don't play any creatures. Unless it's a Sphinx. Alright, so play the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, draw 3. And we have nothing but cyclers in hand. And our opponent scoops. I don't get why people are scooping, so let's try it. Let's take Sweltering Sun out. I'm going to bring in all the negates. Or do I... You know what? Let's bring the negates in. Alright, so Sweltering out, negate in. This is fine. Not great, but fine. We have lands. So let's keep. I don't get why people scoop right away. It's like, oh, he drew it. I must be dead. That's not the case always. This deck can fizzle. I have not fizzled yet tonight. But I've fizzled other times playing this deck. I'm just going to leave up the negate. So. Ingest. That's a thing. Oh, that's going to be horrible. Let's see what they ingest. Nothing I can do about it. That's a traverse. That's fine. That's not dire need. Drew the new perspectives. Okay. Let's play our land. We're going to get one more hit. Two more hits. Two more hits. As long as they don't draw or get any of our like mainstays like our Viziers or anything like that, I think we're okay. I mean, I could do it on a lighter number of Viziers. Just really rough. Irrigated farmland, that's fine. Alright, so we got another irrigated farmland. So we go next turn. Hopefully our opponent taps down. We may cast out. See if we can draw out the counterspell. Because that would be... We would want our opponent to tap down. So that's what my thought process is. Let's try it. Alright, let's cast out. Oh, that was... I probably want to Chevette. Alright, there's a negate. That's fine. Scattered, that's fine. If we have to... Hopefully we draw an untap source. Untap source. Another cast out. Alright, so we're going to Chevette here. So far it hasn't hit anything horrible. But we need to get things out of our opponent's hand. Let's get our black source. Yeah. Black source before that gets ingested and cycle, and that would have been a bad one to cycle over because sometimes you do need all four. Not gift is fine. We'll find another one. Whew, okay, so we have that in hand. I'm going to try casting out main phase here. We're going to do a little fight here. Basically, I want my opponent to... Alright. Let's negate. I'm trying to empty the opponent's hand of counterspells. That's fine. That means they don't have another counterspell as of right now. So that's fine. Alright. So next turn, we can hopefully then draw it. Alright, we drew a land, so we're sensor up. Alright. New perspectives. Do you have the counterspell? They've got rebuff. Sure. Now we have approach in hand. Now the key is, do they have... Oh, that's a forest. That's fine. Alright, so they're tapping down for visions. They may have another counterspell. Alright, we're going to play the land. And we're just going to pass turn. Yep, take the damage. We can Shafet. Get out our blue source. Yeah. Alright, let's cycle. Yes. Blue source. And let's draw. And that's a haze. I was hoping that would be a... I don't know what my opponent's doing. That's a vizier. That's a problem. Alright, well. You know what? Let's race. Maybe that's all our opponent's going to play. Let's race. Alright, that gets a counterspell out of your hand. Thank you. Just a really weird deck. Alright, drew a land. Trying to figure this out. We're gonna cycle. It's a gift. That's thing, we could use that and start doing our thing. It's a fetid pools. That's fine. We'd rather have the gift than the fetid pools. All right, new perspective. New perspective. I don't know. It's going to beat us with a 1-1-1-4 beater right now. All right. So play the land. If they have a counterspell, we pretty much lose. But we have them covered on rebuff now. So that's a negate. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're done. I don't think we win that now. A second. Yeah, we're dead. All right, let's talk about it. Deck feels really good when there's non-control matchups. Plain and simple. Deck feels great. Versus control, I haven't figured out the sideboard yet. If you guys are watching and you know the sideboard, let me know the sideboard plan. Would love to know it. I can run it back. But really, not a bad deck. It was fun. I had a good time. Zombies best deck. We have to run a zombies deck still. I have not done that, so let us know that for sure, and we will. That's on the list. I have a Hapatcher deck that's been submitted that I got to run too, so we have that to run. But other than that, thank you everyone for coming out. As always, if you love what you heard, hit that follow button, or if you're on YouTube, hit that sub button. We'd love to know. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Leave us comments. We always answer. Other than that, guys, I'll be back tomorrow night with another deck, and unsure what it will be, but we'll be back, and have a really good night. Bye, all.